welcome back again to some 0K action. It's going to be a pretty big team game on the EE Riverglade VO2 map, I believe. And okay, just getting a bit of starter plague, I guess. In any case, we'll skip the pre-game chatter. Top right team versus bottom left team. And wow, look at that starter plague. But anyway, I believe I'm at the top right for this particular case. Here we go, yep. Lightman myself with the good old jumper commander, so this is before the commander nerf, quite a bit before actually. And okay, hopefully it should be relatively smooth, but getting a bit of stuttering here and there. Yeah, hopefully we should be alright, so just see what everyone's going for. Nothing too fancy really, although Jummy is going for jump jets, so it should be interesting to see how that'll work out. And speaking of which, we've also got, yeah, we've got some water based mechs points as well, so there's that to consider as well. Apart from that, not really seeing any visual indications as to where the mech spots actually are. Let's just check. Actually, no, wait a minute, I think there are. Yes, they are. There are, and a couple of mushrooms as well for some reason. Huh, interesting. Well, in any case, since the game has only started, let's have a look. Skin 35 probably going for naval or amphibious. Zivender going for cloakies. Jump jets for Jummy. Patrician going for cloakies. Aircraft for Sino. Homeless Casey going for hovercrafts. Peripher going for heavy tanks. And Nicoton going for heavy tanks as well. And at the top right we've got Clean Rock with two commanders. Hasn't gone for anything yet. Lightman myself going for amphibious. Radavadra going for cloakies, jump jets for Evil Z Pi UK. Okay, so jump jets for him. And Car 126 going for heavy tanks, got aircraft from Motomi, sorry, aircraft from Motomi, and Anti-Podish going for cloaky bots as well. So keep in mind, of course, that amphibious can pretty much go anywhere they want. And this is the only land access route. Actually, is that? Never mind, I thought that was reclaimable. Apparently not. I think it just indicates mix spots. But anyway, yeah, this is the only bit of land that yeah, regular land units can go over. But I'm pretty sure there's a few sections where jump jets could probably get across. And wow, that fucking stuttering. And granted, I'll probably well. Actually, I'm not really sure what the hell would be causing that, but whatever. Could just be the fact that there's, because I was playing a different game beforehand, and maybe because all the stuff from that's been cached, it might be affecting it. I've got no idea. In any case, we'll see what happens. Going to be starting off with artillery apparently for Nicoton. Almost missed that actually, so a bit of a ballsy maneuver indeed. Only a single artillery piece, but I suppose he is all the way at the back actually. In fact, if anything, he should probably be around here, and Sino should probably be the aircraft player around there, but well, what can you do, What can you do? As for the Geo, not quite finished there. We've got finally Peripher is going to be continuing onwards there, just a bit of a mismarker mistake there. Myself, Lightman, going to be coming up with a couple of ducks, getting a bit of damage, nothing too serious though. I think it was mostly just from the pyros. So keeping them back, I guess, which is probably just as well actually, because as you can see we don't really have too much in terms of defences, despite the fact that this choke point is going to be pretty important to hold on to say the least. Indeed, we'll see what happens. In any case, they are... wait a minute. Oh my god. Okay, we should be seeing this now actually. We should be seeing, maybe not the commander, but the radar at the very least appearing there. But wow, I can't believe we actually did not send anyone here before. And we don't have any radar there either at all, so yeah, Skin 35 actually managing to get a bit of a free expansion. Finally, Thorax Welder does actually discover what's happening though, so at least we know exactly what's happening. And indeed, we're going to be... wait a minute. What did he have that point for? Where is it? Oh, there. Huh, okay then. Oh, that one sucks, but there you go. So yeah, a bit of damage, a bit of raiding, being done by Jummy to inflict a bit of damage. My jumper also doing a bit of damage as well. Actually, is this... no, never mind that actually, yeah. Oh no, never mind, I thought that was actually my allies there for a second, but nope. Belongs to good old Zivender, and yeah, my commander's going to need to get the hell out of there. Hopefully the water actually puts out the flames. That would be a nice touch if that's the case. He's not deep enough, it seems, to put the flames out, which is kind of ridiculous. I'm not really sure why I'm moving him back when I should be moving him into the water. There we go, finally, Jesus. Although the flames are probably going to put themselves out, yeah, I think they do before I get too deep into the water. So there you go, thanks for support indeed. so that's a good old note of putting that down. There we go, we do actually finally have some stuff here. Glaives, archers, and ducks as well coming in, so it should be alright. We do have to worry about this expansion though, that's for sure, and especially since they are continuing to harass us with ducks. Quack quack. And apparently this is the battle plan I set up for myself. Well, wouldn't be too bad if it was for the fact that it goes straight for these defences. In any case, I'm actually trying to expand, and yep, actually going to be trying to take this middle isthmus. We do still have to worry about the ducks though. The shadow should be able to clean it up. It's been renamed in the recent patch to something or other. We'll find out, I suppose, in a future game. In case, yeah, ducks are slowly but surely going down. I'm surprised we don't actually have anything else going for them. Finally, Furak is going to be sending in his panthers and such, and really they should be, well, we should just clear this expansion out as quickly as possible, so that they, so we at least hold our side of the river. Because if you have a look, oh, never mind, they don't actually hold their side of the river completely either, actually. So, Clean Rock getting 2 factories, amphibious and amphibious again. I'm surprised I didn't go for amphibious and hovercrafts. But there you have it. Yeah, he should actually be expanding behind this. I mean, attacking like this is great and all, and actually even better that he's fought to bring his, well, to bring some anti-air ahead of time as well, so he can slowly but surely shoot down the plains of Sinnoh. But yeah, definitely needs to be expanding. I think that's what his build is going to do. Nope, he's reclaiming, which I suppose is better than nothing. Commanders pumping in build power here, but really they should just be expanding. Really, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, well. Okay, not really sure what he's sniggering about, but there you go. Well, in any case, we'll be waiting for him, and yeah, well, I seem to be pretty content to do that, just continue to expand, and yeah, just, okay, yeah, bring in some anti-air of my own. Oh, there we go, we actually got the sumo being built out by that node guy. We'll just call him evil, actually. Bit of anti-air being built up for opponents as well, kind of sucks. Taking out both the bombers do a bit of damage, not much though, although, no, Homeless Case's commander does go down actually, so Homeless Casey only had 1 commander actually, so who to think. We do have a Stardust to worry about, and the placeholder will be a bit of a pain. Yeah, apart from that should be right. So Pillage also got to be a pain in the house as well. We'll see how that works out though. It's yeah, my ducks don't really stand too much of a chance, unfortunately, versus the Stardust, although it is getting taken out slowly but surely. I kind of wish that this sumo would just jump on top of that land, but maybe it's just going to jump in between these defences, maybe, I don't know. It hasn't jumped yet though. Losing health steadily, and apparently there's a rogue D-gun comm. Took out my own guy as well, actually, so yeah, good old disintegrator gun, and heavy machine gun, high power servos, should I say, personal cloaks, so yeah, he's got the whole shebang. Definitely good for sneaking up and destroying stuff. So hopefully we'll be, well, hopefully he'll get taken out by bombers. He didn't lose any health there, funnily enough. Indeed, looks like we'll be leaving this hacksaw alive as well. In fact, this sumo is not even engaging it, despite the fact that it's right next to... Ah, now I remember. Yeah, this, because the hacksaw is on top of this wreckage, it's actually glitched out, so... Yes, well... Oh well. What can you do? In any case, we do actually have a nice little front line established at the very least, and these are actually bots, and they apparently can actually path over here. So actually a couple of pathable areas. Might be another area here or here, maybe that's pathable as well. So in any case, we are finally counter-attacking. The Stinger's going to do a hell of a job against the Panthers, although actually yeah, we'll do a bit of damage against them, although it will get paralysed relatively quickly though, and not getting stun locked though, getting destroyed though. Still have to worry about this commander, although you know he's actually in very low health. If the if the Panthers actually stayed there a second longer, they would have taken it out, but thankfully Motomi decided to finish it off. We just have the hacksaw to worry about, and okay, we do have constant reinforcements coming in. We should be able to clean up this area though, after taking out that commander, especially with anti-Podish with his own bomb commander coming out, and we're also counter-attacking on the bottom flank. I've also got a whole bunch of amphibious spots myself coming in. I should actually be sending up my anglers a bit further forward as well. It sucks we don't have any commander support, but what the hell, we'll see what happens. So you have to watch out for ouch. You definitely have to watch out for counter-attack on my attack. We'll see what happens though. We are attacking on multiple flanks at once. Patrician managing to keep his commander alive, and opponents do still have a foothold here, so well, it's still going to be anyone's game at this point. Just having a look though, Team 1, which I believe is the bottom left team, they do have an enormous economic disadvantage actually, so they never actually took this area, and they don't seem to be repelling the attack that we have among this front either. In fact, I actually got quite a few anti-air pieces built up. Unfortunately, my attack looks like it's going to be, yeah, of course, can't hit it. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like my attack is going to be repelled. I do have some anti-air though, but unfortunately, yeah, there's just too many bombers, and my anti-air was way too far behind, so unfortunately I'm just going to get whittled down. There we go, finally getting the anglers into the fray. A bit too little too late, unfortunately, and we've still got this commander by patrician to worry about as well. My bots will do a bit of damage, and actually, well, they might not be doing too badly if it wasn't for the fact that there's not enough of them here, so yeah, unfortunately it won't be for... Actually no, I think it's the same D-gun comp, but unfortunately it was all for nothing, so... Sucks, what can you do? We do have more bombers coming in. Unfortunately, the commander has cloaked himself, but... damn it, these guys should stay in the general vicinity, actually. Because all I need to do is just send a duck up, you know, just to reveal the commander, then they can... Oh, okay. Interesting. But anyway, yeah, just need to send a duck up to reveal the commander, and yeah, then the bombers can come in. Well, will we be doing that, though? Well, Patrician's commander is retreating in either case. Has a whole bunch of pyros, and I think my scallops would be good against that. Archers... Huh. Well... Apparently are raider / riot bots. Yeah, the problem is though, these pyros, I'm pretty sure have got the same or even more range than these archers actually. Let's just have a look. So pyro 280 and 300. Okay, never mind. Apparently the archer actually does have a bit more range there. So in equal numbers, I suppose it should be able to beat the pyro, but still. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately though, yeah, I'm being forced back. At the very least, I'm not just letting my guys stand around getting destroyed, and the archers are doing a good job pushing the pyros away, so better than nothing I suppose. They will slowly but surely get whittled down though, which kind of sucks. And what else do I have actually? Well, just bringing in scallops, which I dare say is going to be a hell of a lot more useful, and more anglers as well, which is not going to be quite as useful. We'll see what happens though. Thankfully the Jummy is not deciding to press his advantage. Oh, okay, that's why. Actually no, that shouldn't be it. Annihilators, they've only just begun to get constructed, so I don't know what the hell this evil guy is doing. So he's going to be building the Stinger, presumably. All this other stuff, though, is just going to be sitting around. And his defenders, which are behind the Annihilators, can't really take too many shots because they're going to be blocked by them, so... Very strange manner of defenses, to say the least. Maybe he was expecting snipers to come in. It's... I don't know, given these buildings, I mean, some of them are 28, 25, 26% built. Okay, that doesn't make any sense at all. And we've even got a lone mace actually coming in. 2 lone maces actually coming in, destroying a geothermal power plant, which thankfully doesn't destroy anything else except for the maces, and indeed, I can't believe we actually let them through. Yeah, well, no defense, so that's what's going to happen. I should have taken that into account. We did have radar at the very least, we should have probably put some defenses at the very least. Yeah, well, Stinger doing a bit of damage. The Pyro still managing to get through. A couple of defenders won't really be enough. We are managing to destroy the position that they built up here and the position that they've had here. Well, they haven't been able to push us back yet. But they might change though. We do have Reapers, Banishers, and Glaives coming in. Glaives won't do too good against the Scallops. Boys though, well, they might pose some difficulties actually. These things are kind of... I'm not really sure what to make of them. They're sort of like skirmishers, but they seem to get defeated by skirmishers. Like the Roccos, so maybe they're meant to be like anti-assault units. Let's have a look. Well, they're doing a good job dodging most of these shots, so there you go. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, these Reapers really seem to be having a bit of a problem with them, but these Shadows coming in, probably we take out this Commander. It's just a level 2-1. Not quite as good as Patrician's Commander, which is still around here actually, so it kind of sucks. What can you do? And we actually got a Sniper as well taking pod shots. Very nicely done by Perfo, actually taking pod shots as these guys retreat. And again, I'm not really sure what these boys are doing actually. Letting themselves get that close to the Reapers. Scallops I can understand, although they're not going to be that great against the Reapers anyway. They're getting whittled down and destroyed. And well, Sharpshooter continuing to take pod shots, so very nicely done. And looks like, well, pretty much everything from Skin 35 has been completely destroyed. The Grizzly is doing everything it can. It is going to get destroyed by a Reaper though. Nicely done by Forak. Wait a minute. Okay, this must be another crossable point then for them to get across like that. I'll be damned, this river is much more shallow than I thought it would be. Might not have even been necessary to really go with an amphibious, but huh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, I don't know what the hell he's doing here. to be honest. He shouldn't be bothering with this sort of construction, really, but interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. In any case, we have a whole bunch of puppies being built out. In fact, by the looks of it, I think Jummy just built them. I think he built them directly rather than using Rex, which is not too efficient, but we'll see what happens. They should be alright versus the Reapers, provided they can get complete kills rather than partial kills. Although I suppose if they wait long enough, the bombers will eventually get them, so... Indeed, so hopefully we're going to be seeing them running straight into the tanks. Really seem to be taking their time there. What the hell is their movement set to? Okay, they should actually be set to move past those tanks, rather than right in front of them, but there we go, they are slowly but surely taking them out, so could be a bit more cost effective, but oh well. They did manage to push back our attack on the bottom right here though. Perfo's sharpshooter continuing to take pot shots, very nicely done. Pretty sure it will take out a standard unit of every shot actually, so we'll just get a nice little view of that happening. Although as you can see, the enemy team does seem to, at least Perfo anyway, does seem to have a bit of trouble maintaining his energy actually. It seems to be, yeah, this thing seems to be cloaking and decloaking over and over and over, a bit annoying, but there you go. And very nice little tick use versus the enemy using their own ticks actually. That's interesting. I thought those ticks were meant to be a bit more agile to try to dodge those boy shots, but apparently not. And not to mention having them all together, yeah, Perfo not really doing a good job with his ticks there. Should just use them as landmines really. But, well, what can you do? We do have some form of artillery. I can just the pillager there. And anti-Podish is probably going to be... Well, he probably wants to bring up some anti-air actually to protect his commander. But there we go, he does have a nice little bombardment commander. Let's just have a look actually what he has. Okay, Lazarus device, okay, interesting thing to use there. And a couple of other things as well. Pretty decent range on the artillery. And he does actually have a shield as well actually, so... Huh, interesting. We'll see how that works out for him. In any case, looks like I'm not really doing too much in the battle at the moment, apart from sending a single conch to reclaim as much as possible. I believe the sharpshooter will get revealed actually, and damn it, I don't think we're going to be doing anything about it. What a shame. Oh, well, the commander, yep, well, the commander will take him out. And Reaper, level 3, okay, he's actually got a lightning gun and a sunburst cannon. Well, there we go, it's good to see a bit of, not radiation, but good to see a bit of variation actually between the different commanders actually. You definitely do not see the paralyzer gun ever, basically. I think this is the first time I've ever seen it that I can recall. Speaking of which, it looks like we've also got, actually no, wait a minute. No, actually no, there's a Sinnoh's aircraft there. I was going to say we did have air superiority, but it seems to be that our opponents actually have got that, or at least they got local air superiority. Actually, not targeting the commander, strange enough, and in fact he should be getting out some anti-air. He's got plenty of artillery, but yeah, I don't know why he didn't send any anti-air at all. I mean, he knows that our opponents are definitely... Well, down there you go. Down there you go, should I say. Yeah, knows that our opponents have got at least local air superiority and plenty of bombers to boot, and Likos as well, apparently. Interesting. Well... And yet he didn't send any anti-air at all, and as you can see, definitely paying the price. As myself, well, I do have some basic anti-air, should be able to do the job. Clean rock with a bit of anti-air as well. Actually, you could push that up a bit further forward, actually. You need to be wary, you know, as to where all your troops and all that are, so you don't leave important stuff behind, to say the least. Yeah, well, Frank also has his own little bit of anti-air as well. Goliath is going to get permanently stuck by the looks of it. Yeah, nope, it manages to get out of there just fine and dandy. Whole crap loads of scallops actually, not really too much else from myself coming in, so I seem to be, okay, yep, now I'm going with Grizzlies, so I seem to be pretty content with building loads of scallops, so see how that works out. As well as some bombing runs, sorry, as well as some bombing runs cutting me. God, why am I so tongue-tied today? Anyway, as well as some bombing runs also coming in. Goliath thankfully can take a pretty good pounding, although if I was Forak I would, well, I'd try to get the thing repaired actually. I mean, granted we do have plenty of glaives supporting it, but you definitely do not want this thing to get worn down and destroyed by bombers. In either case, Homeless Casey has resigned, and yeah, as you can see, we're just pushing in from all angles. Opponents unfortunately did not manage to make the attack in the northwest work to their advantage, and they basically did not do anything in the southeast. We basically managed to hold on to a position there. Though, well, these bombers coming in, they might be able to slow down our attack, especially once they take out the Goliath. It still won't really make much of a difference, so we'll still keep on going. March to victory. Like some heavier stuff from our opponents really, but yeah, it's not going to make much difference, so... Yeah, well, such a shame. This Goliath is going to get taken out though. Maybe... Yes, it will be. Bam, right next to the factory actually. Damaging it quite a bit, from what I can tell. Very nicely done actually, so it'll go down pretty soon. Our opponents, they don't really have too much of a chance, although I have to admit they did actually do a good job repelling the attack from the northwest. The only problem is though is that they're not managing to stop us in the southeast, and yeah, we're just continuing to tighten the noose on them, and well, they're just going to get squeezed very slowly to oblivion. Interesting use of the Lotuses actually, putting a bit of a circular formation around a single fusion reactor. A little bit overkill in my opinion, but there you go. And a whole bunch of Athenas as well. 12 of them? Wow. And they all seem to be concentrated here actually, so they're going to be, well, actually going to be resurrecting the... Oh no, they're actually not resurrecting at all, they're reclaiming. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste really. I mean, these things, there's 12 of them, and they're not cost effective at all when it comes to reclamation. They really should be... Well, actually, how much do they cost anyway? Yeah, loads of metal invested in them. They really should... Well, I might as well just use them to resurrect, really, just for the hell of it. I think they'll do much more in terms of resurrection than... just, yeah, gleaming all the materials from here, but, well, there we go. They did... Well, they did temporarily even up their economy, but really, it's just too little now, and another resignation vote is probably going to spell their end. Still, it was an interesting game, though. Bit of a left hook and a right hook there, attacking along different fronts, but we managed to overcome them in the end, so very nicely done. So there you have it. I shall see you all next time.